all over. It contains strong language, strong opinions, and strong beer. It is not meant for children or for those who think they are children. You know who you are.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
Welcome to episode 79 of Dumb All Over, recording from the state where the first day of hunting is actually recognized as a state holiday, Pennsylvania. This is a progressive podcast with brash opinions on politics, religion, and pop culture, and we're always under the influence of craft beer. On this week's episode, we will talk about angry Trump and farmers, Michael Cohen's recordings, a conservative's viewpoint on Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and young voters. We will then get our Not America report from Steven, and believe me, there has been quite a few things going on in the world that we haven't been able to cover, so that should be interesting.
In Not America.
Not America? I'm sorry. Oh my God. Cover blown. As always, I am Tom. I am joined by the only person who can sit through multiple hours of my voice and not commit suicide, Austin!
Don't worry, there's still time.
Now.
And I wouldn't even need 13 reasons.
That's kind of fucked up.
Oh, no, that's way fucked up, but that's okay.
But it's funny. Hi, Austin. How are you?
I'm good, actually.
That's good.
I've had a very busy week, but I'm planning on going to Florida for the next week, so I'm
that's right.
looking forward to a much-needed vacation.
Much-needed vacation that I will not be a part of, and we're going to have to record twice this week, aren't we?
It's possible. Well, I think I'll bring my microphone, so we'll see.
Oh, okay. Okay, Austin's going on the road.
Yeah.
Very nice. Should be fun. Everything else going pretty good?
It is, yeah. I am. Go ahead.
How's the weather? How's the weather up in New York? Because it's pretty shitty here in Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, it is hot, and it rains on and off.
Yeah, so it's the same exact thing. Great. Yeah. It's great to know.
Well, we're not that far away from each other.
We're not. But you're in the better part, though, so it's a little. It's kind of
as my
shame.
internet speed test proved.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. What was yours? Your internet speed, your megabytes per second was running at like 240
no,
a second?
It was 432.
432 a second. Mine was running at 16.
Yeah.
16 megabytes per second.
So if anybody's wondering, that's why Tom's coming up this way.
For the live show.
Yeah.
Hey, Austin, when is that live show, by the way?
It will be November 6th, I believe. The same day as the midterms. And
you know where you can find that live stream, Austin?
Oh, it is going to be on Twitch.
It's going to be on twitch.tv/dumballoverpodcast.
That's right. And the audio might actually be on a certain host that we're moving to, but we won't talk about that yet.
We can't talk. I don't know if we can talk about that, but by the time it's kind of an interesting dilemma because by the time this episode records, it might be from somebody else. Hey, but that's okay because you know what we always have, no matter what, Austin. You know what's something that's never going to change?
What, Tom?
Craft beer.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be Sorrow, Despair, and the American Dream.
That's coming up. That's coming up after the short commercial break.
If only we had commercial breaks.
I know. Yeah. Hey, anybody who owns a business or has more money than us, which is everybody who's listening, please consider. Hey, Austin, what are you drinking today?
Well, I am drinking an actual imported beer. It is Chimay. It is a Belgian. I think this is a Belgian double. It is from Belgium.
I would hope so.
And it is made by the monks of Belgium.
Oh, your drink? That's the name of the beer? The monks of Belgium?
No, it's just called Chimay Premier or Premier.
I was kind of hoping it was the monks of Belgium because of the beer I'm drinking.
No, but it's an authentic Trappist product, which means it was made by monks.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Is it like holy craft beer? Do you feel closer to God right now?
Well, it is 7%. Give me a little bit.
Okay. Well, if that's going to get you closer to God, then I will be in God's lap soon. I don't know where I was going with that, so we're gonna roll with it. I am drinking from Weyerbacher. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, bet you're hoping God's a bottom.
He is. I'm drinking Merry Monks.
Oh, from
it is
what's that place again?
From the Bacher of Wire.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's 9.3% ABV. So if you're going to find Jesus, I'm going to be Jesus.
I'm going to be Screaming Jesus. Screaming Jesus, my new cover band.
And you know what? We are not allowed. We got yelled at.
Nope.
So, by our cover band correspondent.
Oh, I like that. Cover band correspondent. Yeah.
We're not allowed to say who it is. So Screaming Jesus, you're up, Joe.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. So, all right. So let's do our symbolic cheers and get this shit show on the road.
All right. Ooh, a double cheer.
There you go. Double cheer, yeah. I love Merry Monks so much. For being 9.3% ABV, how is it so fucking smooth?
I know. And this is actually, it's the same thing for 7%, and it's a little tart, and it's very, very good. I can't believe that this is made by monks who probably aren't allowed to drink it.
All right, yeah, so we got our beers and we got a couple stories, but before we started this show, yesterday I texted you that I had a story to tell.
Oh, yes, I have been waiting for this. Yes, okay, so go ahead, Tom, tell your story. It's story time with Uncle Tom.
No, Austin, this is not a story time with Uncle Tom, because that doesn't exist. I've just about had it with that. This is story time with Tom. Son of a bitch. All right, so this happened yesterday while I was at I'm not going to specify what grocery store I was at, but it's one that you and I both shop at. Yeah. So I'm all done. I bought all my stuff. I purchased everything. I'm on my way outside. And there is this a Muslim lady with her son who's in the cart, and they're in front of they're coming into the grocery store.
Oh boy, in rural Pennsylvania, this is not going to end well for them.
You already kind of have an idea of what's happening.
Yes, I do.
So there's this guy, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking. He had a Make America Great Again hat. He had a MAGA hat on.
Oh no! Oh,
and he's standing behind the woman who is waiting for someone in front of her to move. Okay.
Yeah.
And Austin, I want to warn the audience that I'm going to say what he said. It's triggering, but to fully tell the story, you have to get completely immersed in this.
It's an immersive racist story.
It is. He said to the lady and the fucking child who could barely speak, he was that young, get out of the way, towel head. And wow. No, yeah. And I had just passed by this. And I was already in a really bad mood. I just got off of work. I didn't have a great day at work. And then I hear this right next to me. And I don't know, you know me, I am not an assertive person by any means.
No. Well, this is a time to be assertive, I have to say.
I turned around and I looked at the guy and I said, back off. She's just trying to shop. Like, leave her alone.
Yeah.
And the guy looked at me, he's like, what? Now, just to paint a picture of what this guy looked like, okay, bald head, tattoos, a tank top, and muscles. He could break me in half. Easily.
Oh, good.
And he probably had a gun on him because he's a fucking Trump supporter.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And I looked at him and I said, back off. That's all I said.
Yeah.
And I don't know where that came from. I couldn't stand the fact that this woman who was minding her own business was being attacked like that. And the guy comes right up to me.
Of course he does.
And he said, are you really defending a sand N-word?
Oh, I knew that was coming. That was what I was waiting. I thought that was what you were going to say the first time.
out loud, said it, and this is, as soon as he says that, because he says it quite loudly, now people are looking around, and they're looking at this, and I said, I really don't remember word for word what I said. I semi-blacked out.
Yeah. I
said to the guy pretty much like, take your racism and just go shopping.
Yeah.
And leave her be.
Yeah.
And I'm on my way out, by the way. I'm trying to go home.
Wait, let me ask you, did you have beer on hand?
I did.
Oh, okay. So you could have always smacked him with one.
I could have. I'm not going to use violence. I'm not a violent person by any means.
I meant in response to violence.
Well, if he tried
to break you in half like you said he could.
Well, he was definitely getting close to me.
Yeah.
And as soon as the lady was nice, so nice. She looked at me and she's like, "It's okay." That's what she said to me.
Yeah,
Austin.
I know,
she said, "It's okay."
She's dealt with it before. Yeah,
just pretty much just saying, "Just stop."
I know.
And I said, "No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry." And I stayed there. And then the guy came a little closer to me, and then finally other people stepped in and were on my side, thankfully.
Oh yeah, because that could have gone either way there.
It could have, but I was in the other grocery store, the one that we both shop at for craft beer.
So it probably wouldn't have gone either way there.
No. So
if it was the first one I was thinking of, it really could have gone either way.
It could have, yeah. So a couple people came up to me and they were like, they looked at this guy and they said, "Back off." And then the manager came over and he said, "What's going on?" A couple of the other people were telling the story and there was people filming this and everything. I was so lost in the moment. I just told the guy to back off. That's literally all I said to the guy. And eventually, everyone pushes him and his wife, because his wife was there, and he doesn't even decide to shop. He decides to go home. I intelligently wait until I see his car leave.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
I didn't want to, yeah. And then I just left. And I was like, whatever. And then, and I'm not telling this story to try to like gain, to have people like, wow, so upstanding. It shocks me that this happened right in front of my face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I go all the way to my car and I'm just putting away my groceries like nothing. And the Muslim lady and her son come out and they meet me and she just hugs me. That's it. And she's like, "Thank you so much."
Yeah. That's
like
very nice.
One's ever done that. And I said, that's a shame that no one's ever done that.
Yeah, it is.
And it ruined my whole fucking day. I was furious. I had to go get more craft beer today. I bought craft beer for today's episode and I drank it all last night. Everything got ruined yesterday. But like the fact that happened right there, it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
And it really hurt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And I don't know where that came from because that's not normally who I am. But in that situation, I didn't know what else to do. I was like, this lady's getting bullied for going shopping with her kid.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, now let's enter the Trump report.
Have I done a good job? Have I done a good job?
Not at all. Probably the least of anybody you've ever met.
There's nobody that understands the horror better than me.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
It's hard to top that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be tricky.
Not really. Because Trump decided to go on Twitter, everybody. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Because Donald Trump, in big, bold letters, had a nice little statement for a country that might or definitely does have nuclear arms.
Well, you can't hug your children with nuclear arms.
That's kind of true. So this is July 22nd. This tweet came out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read it. Should I read it the way it's intended to be read?
Sure. I'm curious to see how that goes.
Okay. To Iranian President Rouhani, never ever threaten the United States again, or you will suffer consequences, the likes of which few throughout history have ever suffered before. We are no longer a country that will stand for your demented words of violence and death. Be cautious.
Oh, man.
That's from the President of the United States of America, everybody.
Yeah. And I thought it was particularly well worded. It was very nice. I did a very good job.
Yes, he used the big word, demented.
And please